The headline for today. Afrobeat originated from a Sierra Leonean named Gerald Pine, popularly known as Gerald Pine. Alright. He became friends with Nigeria's Fela Kuti and taught him Afrobeat. Never heard this one before. Video credit. AMB Fidian Swell. Okay, Afrobeat originated from a Sierra Leonean named Gerald Pine, popularly known as Gerald Pine. He became friends with Nigeria's Fela Kuti and taught him Afrobeat. Charlie, this narrative. This narrative, once again, I don't know why everybody is feeling entitled about this whole Afrobeat thing.
I prefer calling it the creative sector, not entertainment. Okay. We have had many Sierra Leoneans who've done fantastic work over time. Quite a number of them had an impact internationally, and they are no longer with us. For most of the young generation, they don't even know about them. There are some of them there that Sierra Leoneans know nothing about. For example, how many Sierra Leoneans know that Afrobeat was started by Sierra Leonean? Gerald Pine. His real name was Gerald Pine. Fela used to come to Sierra Leone to understudy Gerald Pine. Gerald Pine eventually migrated to Nigeria, and that's where he died.
Greetings and salutations to you, my lovely people. Welcome again, or once again, to this channel, TJ Studios. All right, I am here to serve you with spanking new exclusives in the African entertainment industry. As soon as you see me here, you basically know what it is. It means I am here to serve you. All right, what is on the bill today? Before I do that, you can call me Emeka. You can call me Chuku Emeka Folarin or Imaswen. All right. Okay, let's move on. You know, I've been trying as much, to preach the oneness of Africa, and then to, share the positivity of, Africans in the African region, as to whenever someone is doing or is doing better than us, we should all be happy for them. And then also the oneness of Africa. Like I said, we can't have everybody on board the ship, guys. We can't have 100% stake of it. But if we have 80 to 85%, it means that we have a majority sharehold of positivity within the African region, and we can thrive within that. Okay, so what is on the bill today? I saw this news, I saw this video, and once again, I was shocked. This time, it is not coming from my country, Ghana, but another country in West Africa. And it will amaze you because basically you didn't, or I was not expecting them to come, or clap back like this, or clap back at Nigerians like this, because trust me, I don't know, personally, I don't know any Sierra Leonean artist. So I wonder why Sierra Leoneans would push this narrative, which is non-founded, it's not factual, it's funny. Anyways, the headline for today. Afrobeat originated from a Sierra Leonean named Gerald Pine, popularly known as Gerald Pine. Alright. He became friends with Nigeria's Fela Kuti and taught him Afrobeat. Never heard this one before. Video credit. AMB Fidian Swell. Okay, Afrobeat originated from a Sierra Leonean named Gerald Pine, popularly known as Gerald Pine. He became friends with Nigeria's Fela Kuti and taught him Afrobeat. Charlie, this narrative. This narrative, once again, I don't know why everybody is feeling entitled about this whole Afrobeat thing. When Afrobeat was, when they started, pushing the Afrobeat thing, when they started their career, like pushing, their music industry to that utmost height, all right, to the global space, nobody came out to claim supremacy and claim to be the originators of the Afrobeat genre. Now it is everywhere. Some crabological black Africans are within their abode, within their country, within their space, and claiming, ownership of this Afrobeat thing. We have addressed this thing in Africa, and it has come to this point we won't tolerate it anymore. Not from my country, Ghana. All right? Not from my country, Ghana, and not from Sierra Leone. If I'm not tolerant and tolerating my country people to pushing this narrative, which is non-founded, non-factual, then why will I, adhere to Sierra Leoneans, opinion? And I don't want to use certain words about this Afrobeat thing. Who is Gerald Pine? Who is Gerald Pine? I don't even want to research about him, guys. All I know is that a country called Nigeria are pushing positivity and a narrative, all right, of a genre which has been a global talk about, which has gone global and is now dominant everywhere. A country that is not fixated and focused on Africa anymore, but locks horns with, global artists, international artists, American space, UK base, European space. They are everywhere. Recently, Burna Boy was in Guyana. We spoke about it. Davido is currently in Atlanta with his private jet. And you guys are in Sierra Leone seeking for attention about Afrobeat. I beg. Sierra Leoneans are the least people I would expect doing this or to do this. You get it? Your artist should be looking at a way to go into the University of Nigeria. When I'm talking about the University of Nigeria, the music industry of Nigeria, to learn from them or to learn from them. Why pushing this narrative? Personally, like I said, I don't even know any Sierra Leonean artist. I don't even know how their music industry is faring. I don't even know the Gerald Pine. He can be a legend in your country. I respect him for that. But the man who is making this narrative of him teaching, listen to the word, him teaching Fela Kuti as a friend, Afrobeat, it's neither here nor there. What the heck is wrong with some of these West African countries, Charlie, with my country included? People will come to the comment section, will not watch this podcast to the last, or most of the podcasts I've done to the last end, just to get the narrative, the facts I share, and then we'll just throng on into the comment section, and then, utter out words, which clearly shows their lack of immaturity, and adherence. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Look at the way the whites are united. Look at how the Europeans are united. You get a Schengen visa, you can visit every European country. What are we doing to ourselves? Guys, let's watch the video. Let's watch the video of what the man said and come back.
Afrobeat music is currently one of the most danced around the world. Although it's a typically African-originated music, it has successfully made its way into the West and other continents around the globe. However, its origin has long confused many. Today on our Wake Up Sierra Leone program, Board Chair, Balanta Academy of Music, Dr. Julius Spencer, revealed that a Sierra Leonean musician by the name of Gerald Pine started what is now referred to as Afrobeat. Our reporter Issa Bongua put the story together.
According to Richard, entertainment industry in Sierra Leone since the 80s to early 2000s have left an indelible blueprint in the entertainment world in Africa. However, entertainment sectors like comedy, filmmakers, content creators, musicians and more are all making good names across the world, but it is a different scenario in Sierra Leone. With this, one may say it was because most entertainers in Sierra Leone don't know much or follow legends that left a better footprint in the industries. Balanta Academy of Music, which is geared towards promoting music education and development in the country, undertook a project remembering our legends, which created a platform for Sierra Leoneans to know those who laid the foundation.
Well, I prefer calling it the creative sector, not entertainment. Okay. We have had many Sierra Leoneans who've done fantastic work over time. Quite a number of them had an impact internationally, and they are no longer with us. For most of the young generation, they don't even know about them. There are some of them there that Sierra Leoneans know nothing about. For example, how many Sierra Leoneans know that Afrobeat was started by Sierra Leonean? Gerald Pine. His real name was Gerald Pine. Fela used to come to Sierra Leone to understudy Gerald Pine. Gerald Pine eventually migrated to Nigeria, and that's where he died. But Fela took Afrobeat, made it something else.
Music, drama, and comedy in the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s took center stage in entertainment in Sierra Leone. But what brought its downfall?
Many factors. One was lack of government policy and leadership in the sector. Sierra Leone is one of the that doesn't have an institution for arts and culture. We don't have a commission or council for arts and culture.
Meanwhile, with the present state of the entertainment industry in the country, such a project is necessary. Issa Bangora, AYV News, Freetown.
It's shocking, right? Guys, welcome back. It's shocking to see an African and an elderly man, whom I would respect, or I will respect on any other day, pushing this narrative to the children of today. Where are the facts? Where are the figures? Where is it written that a certain man called Gerald Pine or Pino, whatever, taught Fela Afrobeat? The fact that somebody wants to explore Africa, the fact that somebody wants to visit some of his friends and colleagues in the music industry then in Africa does not mean that if the person comes or, visit that particular friend, it's an automatic way of the friend teaching the person music. What did the friend also learn from Fela? What did Fela teach these people who are also pushing this narrative? Like my country people always say that we basically taught Fela Afrobeat and he came to learn from some of our people. What did we also learn from Fela? Fela didn't teach us anything. He was bankrupt. He was a bankrupt man who was coming to people within the West African region to learn music from them without also, adding up and then sharing his own expertise. Is that what we are saying? Is that the narrative we are pushing? And yet still, after you taught him, he was on international or global stages pushing the African narrative out there and was global. He was everywhere. I recently read an article from, is it Fela's son? Is it Sean Kuti? Am I right? Who narrated that he had a lot of, female, backup or BVs, backup vocalists. And the international media were pushing a narrative of them being, harlots. Sorry for using this word. And prostitutes. As such, Fela looking forward to clearing this, unforeseen narrative of. I don't want, like I'm saying, I don't want to use certain words. Because the kind of words that are coming into my mind and my mouth, it don't go make sense if I spew them out here. Alright? The international media trying to push this negative narrative to the Fela Kuti brand. Fela decided to marry all his babies just to clear that narrative away. What at all can we do? Have you seen the white people blacklisting and then brainwashing their legends? Is that what they do? Let's not push this narrative. Let's not go this way. Let's not toe this line. Fela is a legend of Africa. You speaking out there, you are an African. You have the same blood and the same skin color in you. Why would you push a narrative, this kind of narrative on a legend who is dead and gone? Everybody wants to own Afrobeat now. Where were you? Why didn't you tell this to Sierra Leoneans to also start their own Afrobeat then before Nigerians and then make it global? Why is everybody after Afrobeat now? It comes back to one thing, guys, and I'm staying factual here. I'm bored a bit. Sorry for that, guys. It boils down to one thing. If you're a ripe fruit, all right, you attract a lot of stones. Afrobeat is ripe with a lot of fruits, all right, sweet and nice, healthy ones. Everybody wants to have a share of the tree and the fruits of the tree, the Afrobeat fruits. What work did you put into it to claim dominance and supremacy over it? What work has gone into it? Africa, it is time to start your own. It is time to do your own thing. It is time to carve your own niche. Thrive with it. Take it global. We will be here. This is a Pan-African channel. I am not even biased to sharing what is not it from my country on this channel. I share what it is right here. Positivity. Who is doing it? who is doing most within the African region here and projecting Africa out there. But let me tell other African countries, let me tell Sierra Leoneans, if it was in the past, we would have tolerated this narrative. Now, the Nigerians you see, they don't agree for anybody. Number two, the Nigerians you are seeing today, guys, they are thinking global. They are not competing with any other African country anymore. They are competing in the global world. They are competing with the American entertainment industry. It has worked. It has yielded dividends. All right. And they are enjoying from it. No turning back. Forward ever. Backward never. And I'll urge all my Niger people and the people in the Niger entertainment industry to keep surging ahead. Some of us who have the positive mindset, who are built around with a positive aura, will be here and will admonish the oneness of Africa and the positivity of whoever is pushing Africa out there. And for now, it is the Nigerian narrative, we are pushing here on this channel. All right? Okay, I'm done. Okay, it's an editorial where I felt I should just, let me mind my words. I should just say it as it is and say whatever is within me, guys. I'm a bit emotional today. Forgive me for that. Okay, my name has always been TJY. Guys, I know a lot of people have been watching my channel. I know some will not like me pushing the African narrative. I know I need a lot of people to subscribe to this channel. Let's grow. We need to grow. All right, growing up on this or growing this channel will not, put food on my table, like I'm saying, but it will help, push the narrative to a lot of people. The more we have a lot of people on this channel, the further we'll go. All right, subscribe to the channel. Join the family. My name has always been TJY.